we are, hiking up to our favorite crystal hunting spot in Garden Valley, California. I'm out of breath because it's quite the hike up here, but it's an awesome spot. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a big foxhole right there under that tree. And the tree.
Secret camera.
Secret camera. And we got the Gretchen and the bear. And we're hiking. And this is like, you can't tell by the camera, but it's straight up. Okay, we are almost to the very tippy top. This is the view looking down of where we just hiked up. We hiked up through that little trail, and you can see down below. That's where houses are and whatnot. So it's quite the hill. And we're almost to the road. There is a road that drives straight up here, but I think they have it fenced off with a chain link fence. So it'd be pretty awesome if I could drive straight up here. I'd be over here every day. And now we made the road, and there's a water tower over here to that side. And then this side, I believe there's a house over here. Ooh, it looks like somebody's been cleaning out that crack. That's a lot of cleaning they did. Bear's choking himself on this leash. Yeah.
I found it.
What do you think it is?
It's a piece of metal.
There you go. Everybody, it's a piece of metal. The Gretchen. The Gretchen.
Hello, secret crystal camera.
So the last time, it just rained yesterday, so the ground's all nice and moist, hopefully. And the last time I was walking down through here, I just looked at the side of the road here and pulled out a nice crystal because I could see it glittering in the sun. The Gretchen had to do the doo-doo right in the middle of the street. And we just leave that there because, you know, it's fertilizer. And we're out in the middle of nowhere. So, there's a crystal right there.
Or it's bear. It's either bear food.
Let's see if I can get it. It's not very
I want to see it.
terminated though.
I like it.
It looks like the point broke off of it. Now I always miss the turn. I always go too far, but I think the turn is right here to the left.
Yep.
The hike actually did not seem very bad today at all.
It was like about
Usually it takes us a long time to hike up
about
there.
2 hours.
But the trail was pretty clear from it being fall. Ooh, it looks like it's been trampled down. It looks like a lot of people have been here.
Or deer.
Or deer, but...
Probably deer.
Come on, Gretchen.
She's like, woo! Where's her leash?
Around my neck right now.
Gretchen's like, woohoo, I'm free. And Gretchen's like, yeah.
Bear has to be on a leash because he likes to chase the deer. And he will go and not come back for a long period of time.
Like when we went.
And there's all sorts of aminals out here, like mountain lions. And he would be a tasty little snack. Here we are. This is our spot. I tried digging there before, but I didn't find anything good.
I like just looking around.
So there's just crystals everywhere.
I like
But most of these are all broken off.
secret crystal camera. I like finding little mini crystals in the dirt.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And over here is our giant hole. We'll gotta see how filled in it is. Oh, it looks like somebody filled it all in. Man, it sure got filled in. But that was the hole we've been digging in. Oh, hey, there's our leash. Right there.
Oh, that's funny.
So this area is just rich with quartz.
Rich. It's so rich.
Let me see if I can find you a good one here. You see that right there? Let me see if I can focus in.
Awesome.
Crystals!
Or this
Just right
Mom.
there.
Mom, right here. Look at that. It's kind of white, but you can kind of see it.
Yeah, there's this one too. It's a nice one.
Or right. There's a little.
But I'm trying to find a big old mammer jammer. Let me see.
Pieces in there.
There's a huge crystal
Oh, there's one right here.
cruncher.
There's a piece right
There's a
here.
huge quartz rock that has got some humongous crystals on it. I don't see it right now, but I'll videotape it when I do find it. We're gonna start digging. I want to get in here and get some gold, or no, get some crystals.
Crystal!
You know what would be awesome?
Crystal.
If I find a crystal cluster with gold on it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Roller coaster.
So here I am in this hole, and I'm starting to see a little shiny. So I'm just gonna brush away. I've been digging for a long time to try to hit a vein.
A very long time.
And I think I might have hit a vein of some quartz. So I'm going to try to get this out of here and then I'll come back to you. But that's kind of a cute little tip. Okay, so I'm getting closer. I just pulled this one out of the hole. I don't know if you can see that. But it's pretty. And I'm still trying to get into this one here. This one
Dig my way down there.
here, because.
In Matt's hole.
But what I'm looking at here is, like, that one's a lot of faces on it. But it's kind of look like it's almost broken a little bit. But there's all sorts of quartz in here.
Okay.
So we'll get back to you if I can pull this guy out.
The shovel.
Okay, I finally got that piece out. It was pretty stuck up in there, but it's got a couple little crystal points on it. But it's not really worth taking home, I think. The back side looks like it might have some small drusies.
I'll take it.
This is the other one that came out of that hole. That was a kind of cool piece. And then here's the hole down here. There's a big flat piece. Looks like there might be some pieces on the top and on the bottom. So I'll see where it takes me here. Okay, well, there's the hole that I dug.
That's Mommy's hole and show my hole.
Lyric and Matt's hole.
Deeper. Mine's deeper. Hers is wider.
And Bear's ready to go. We came out with a couple of pieces, but we still haven't found that pocket of crystals yet.
This is the one I found on the ground.
Lyric just found that laying around.
That's awesome. And I also
I can't focus on it.
Also,
We'll show them when we get them all cleaned up.
okay.
Hopefully you guys can see that. It's kind of a cool one. Kind of Kind of sits a little differently. I think I'm going to trim up the back a little bit so that it'll sit differently. But this one's a really nice one Lyric found. She pulled that out. Really nice piece. Got a lot of character to it. A lot of points going different directions. Here's another one she found. She was rocking and rolling. Really nice piece. I don't remember who pulled this one out, but this one's like one of my favorites. I think I pulled this one out. Just a little one. But it's got a lot of really perfect points on it. And this is the one nice one I pulled out. Hopefully I can show you, but it's like every side of this one has some really cool terminations on it. Kind of a cool piece. Definitely got some character to it. Still pretty dirty. I tried to wash them off with a toothbrush. So these are like awesome, super clear, tiny little points. And where's another good one? Here. This one's kind of a cool piece. I'm going to make a piece of jewelry out of this one because it's got a low profile, but it's got some really cool terminations on it. So it would be a nice little pendant, either that way or that way, something like that. Let's see what else. Oh, I pulled this guy out. Unfortunately, broke the tip, but you can see how big these crystals get. That's one giant crystal, and it used to have a point on it, and the point broke off a long time ago, it looks like. There's a little one jutting out there. But there's some big crystals out there. Oh, this is a nice one that we found. Nice. Kind of a milky quartz.
I love you, kitty, kitty, bye.
And here's another milky quartz. This is kind of off of a flat matrix part or something, or maybe it grew up against the side of another quartz because it broke off. This one's cool. And then this is a super clear one here. Still has some iron staining on it. And then we got some itty bitty tiny ones down here. But they're not very, I mean, this one's kind of a nice one here. See if I can focus in on it. Little points. Where's the one? This one's really cool. Hopefully you can see it. But it's got all sorts of like little tiny flat crystals just squished together. And making up one crystal. Or maybe it like broke off at one point and then I'll try to heal by adding to the top or something. Not sure, but it's kind of cool. So those are our finds for the other day, digging a couple hours, and we're going to go out today and see what we can find. So, I'll catch you back later.